So I'm doing a review over this bow. I purchased this bow from Amazon. It's the TideWe recurve bow. Um, I really like it so far. Um, this bow comes in at 62 inches, and the weight range from this bow is anywhere from 20 pounds to 50 pounds. I ordered the 45-pound one. Just tried out, never shot recurve before. I've always shot compounds. And it comes with some pretty cool stuff on the bow. It comes with their logo, which is metal, and it's like inside the riser, which is pretty cool. It also comes with places where you can mount a sight, bow fishing reel, quiver, and it also has a stabilizer mount, which is pretty cool for recurve. The bow also gets put together by these little bolts with Allen keys, which is pretty cool because you can take it apart and put it inside a backpack or something, store it away, whatever you want to do. According to Amazon, this bow comes in just a little over 2 pounds. The riser here is made out of wood, and the limbs are made out of wooden fiberglass. I was a little worried about how the limbs would hold up, especially pulling back 45 pounds. But so far, so good. I've shot it a couple times, and I'm really impressed. But yeah, I think this bow is a great bow, especially for a beginner like me. It's just really lightweight. It's very comfortable in the hand, and most beginners really have a problem holding the weight of a bow up. So to me, this is just perfect for me. I wish they sold a shorter version, and if they did, I just didn't see it. I hunt on the ground a lot and in ground blinds, and I feel like it's going to be a little bit too long. But overall, I mean, I'm going to try to kill a deer with it this year. I think it has enough power to do it. It's just getting them in range, and that's going to be the hard part. Yeah, I like it so far. This bow came with instructions, which I'm glad it did. It shows how to string the bow and all that. I've never owned a recurve before, so that was kind of new to me. It was pretty neat to learn. The bow also came with its own finger tab. I think this finger tab though is it's kind of cheaply made. I think it's just, I mean, I shoot the bow 15-20 times and I feel like my fingers are just absolutely falling off. It also came with this stringer for your bow. It works decent. It's good. It came with its own sight, which is pretty cool, but I didn't put it on because I want to learn how to shoot instinctively, and I think that if I got used to this, I probably wouldn't want to do it any other way, especially me shooting compounds my whole life. I think that if you didn't know how to shoot a bow at all, I think this would be a good way to go for you. It also came with these arrows. They're 30 inches. They seem okay. They seem pretty durable, but I went ahead and took the nocks out that it came with, and I put some lighted nocks on it. I shot it a couple times. The arrows held up pretty good. They're decent. I do notice one thing on the arrows is every time I shoot them, I mean like every time I shoot the arrow, the field tip right here just, I mean, it comes out, it rattles the whole time. So what I do to fix that is I learned that if you take this off and you take some arrow wax here and you actually just get a clump of it and you rub it in here, it'll gum up the threads enough where it'll stay on a little bit better. I mean, it won't prevent it all the way. I mean, you still have to check on it every now and then, but it'll help somewhat. So I'm going to do that to the rest of these arrows, I think, and to see how much that helps. But that's the only thing I found is that these arrows rattle a lot, which I personally don't like at all. Maybe with a broadhead they'd fit on there better, but I also carry this bag with me while I'm shooting my bow because you never know what could happen. For my compound, I keep an extra release in here. I just clip it onto my bow, and then I got a couple more things of wax and some other stuff like that. Keep some extra knocks in here in case one of those breaks while I'm out shooting or something. But yeah, so far I'm liking the TideWe bow. I shot it quite a bit so far. I mean, shooting compounds compared to this thing, I mean, it's a whole lot different. I mean, I pull back 60 pounds on my compound, and it's pretty easy for me. Pulling back 45 on this is actually quite hard. So if I was recommending it to a beginner, I'd say get under what you think you can pull. Maybe it's just me. I'm a weakling. I don't know. I did buy some felt and put felt on here. It did come with an air rest, but it was cheaply made. It was junk. The air rest was just completely trash. So I put some felt on here. Keeps it pretty quiet. The bowstring comes with, from the factory, 16 twists in it, which I really don't know too much to say about that, but I also added I think it came with little knocking points, but I didn't buy the tool. I just winged it, and one did fall off, but I got an arrow leveler and stuff like that, and a string leveler, so I know where to put my arrow. I do want to say I'm going to do a review of my compound bow, just in comparison to this bow. They're just quite a lot different, and I want to show the pros and cons of each bow. I think if used, or I would get into it more, but I think if you used to get this bow over a compound bow, I think overall you're going to be a better shooter over time. But I'll get more into that on the next video. I'm going to do another video on my compound bow and why I think it's better than this bow, a little bit better. But thanks, have a good one.